Good afternoon, students. Now we are going to discuss about the next topic, next part of social stratification, that is types and forms of social stratification. In last lecture, we have discussed about the meaning, definition, functions, and basis of social stratification. What stratification is nothing but the classification of society into two or more layer. Each layer is homogeneous, and between which there is a certain kind of relationship. For example, higher authority, lower authority, superiority, subordinate. So that is the stratification. Now we are going to discuss here the types of stratification. So first type is the caste system. So what is the caste system definition? Caste is defined as hereditary endogamous, usually localized group having some traditional occupation and decides particular status in society, in social hierarchy. It is having blood relation with each other, that is Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. Now this is the caste system of India. There are four caste, basic caste in India. Okay. Now what definition says? Defined as hereditary. Hereditary characters are going to be maintained among each caste, because we are not going to do the intercaste marriage. Okay. Endogamous. Endogamous, that means hereditarily we are trying to remain with each other. We are going to follow hereditary characteristics. Usually localized group. Basically, these people are trying to live with each other in a particular area, particular village, particular region. For example, in Maharashtra, you will find only majority, you will find Marathas. Okay, in Gujarat, you will find the Patel community. So these are the, that we can say, these are the, this, that we can refer as a localized group. Having some traditional occupation. Each caste is trying to follow their own occupation. In last lecture, I discussed that Brahman is going to do the worshipping for the god. They are acting as a persist. Kshatriya, they are acting as a warrior. Vaishya, they are nothing but the farmers, merchant in a society. And Shudra, that is nothing but the labor in a community. So each have their particular occupation. Okay. And decide particular status in hierarchy. Now hierarchy is here. Topmost layer Brahman is there and lower Shudra is there. So hierarchy is going to be maintained in social status. Even though Brahman is don't have money, even though he is considered as the topmost person in society, even though Shudra is having much more money, he having much more very much rich person if Shudra is there. But even though he is considered as the lowermost in a society because of this hierarchy system of caste system. Now second type is the class system, CLASS. Now class is defined as abstract category of person arranged in level according to social status they possess. The social status which that particular community have, according to that society is going to be divided in a strata. For example, young people and old people. Older are at the higher level, younger at the lower level. Male and female. So male is considered as higher authority as compared to female. Economical stratification is there. Rich, middle, lower or poor people. Higher class, middle class, lower class people. So this is depend upon, that is called as the abstract categories of a person, and it is depend upon the class system. Now in exam, you will ask you the difference between caste and class. Or you might be asked, explain the characteristics of caste system, explain the characteristics of class system. So accordingly, you need to prepare for it. Okay, very easier difference is there. First of all, we see the caste. Members of a caste is hereditary and no amount of struggle can change it. That we are discussing definition. Hereditarily, we get to that particular caste. As you are taking a birth in a Brahman family, your caste will be Brahman. If you are taking birth in a Shudra's family, your caste will be the Shudras. And no amount of struggle can change it. You cannot change your caste. It is permanent one. Now class. A person placed in a class by virtue of his acquisition, education, wealth and achievement. How you are going to be classified in society based on your education, based on your wealth, based on your achievement. If you are illiterate, how you are going to be treated in society, and if you are MSc graduate or PhD person, how you are going to be treated in society. So education, wealth, other your achievements are going to be decide your status in society. Here heredity is going to decide your status. Caste, no social mobility. You cannot change the caste. Social mobility is possible. That is, improve the, if you are going to improve the social status, your lower status will be become higher status. Or if you are going to lose your wealth from higher class, you will go to the lower class. So social mobility is there. Movement from one class to another class is possible. Members are normally not conscious of their social status in a caste system. Not conscious of their social status. Conscious means taking care. They are not conscious about their social status. Now Shudra is at the lowermost level, but he didn't feel any negativeness about it. He is proud of his own caste. Every person is proud of his own caste. So they are not much more conscious of their status in society, whether I am Shudra, whether I am Brahman, Kshatriya, nothing else. Now members are generally conscious of their social status. Now if you are from higher class, you always try to maintain that class with you. Or you are always try to remain in that particular class, social class. Okay, so we are very much conscious about our class in a society. Now, caste system expects member to follow certain folkways, customs, rituals. So that are the cultural aspects. The culture basically depend upon the caste. So it is expected from caste system that we have to follow all these cultural aspects. And in class system, there is no such prescribed custom, folkways, ritual. Nothing is there. Okay. In caste system, intercaste marriage is not possible. Intercaste marriage is not allowed because it earns wrath of the society. Wrath means negativeness of the society, criticism from the society. Now, class system, marriage between two individuals belonging to different classes is possible without earning displeasure of society. Society is not taking any botheration. If you are going to, if lower class people is going to marry with higher class, nothing will be happening in society. Okay. So, marriage between two classes is possible. Here, marriage between two castes is not possible. Caste system is based on inferiority, superiority of human being. Therefore, it do not promote the democracy. In caste system, inferiority, superiority is going to be followed. For example, this is the task of Shudra. So, it is not possible for me to do it. It is the task of Brahman, so it is not possible for me to perform it. So that kind of superiority, inferiority is present in a caste system. Social classes are based on inferiority, superiority of social status of an individual. Basically, inferiority, superiority is going to be followed in a social class system. Social classes helps in working the democracy. Basically, it is based on inferiority, democracy is going to be followed in a caste system. In caste system, the members must follow as a particular religion. Basically, caste is depend upon the religion, or caste is attached to particular religion. So, caste have to follow a particular religion. Members of social class may not follow any religion because there is no any relation between class and religion. Caste system is a closed class system in which heredity status is a lifetime status. Try to read carefully. Caste system is closed class system. Closed class system, that is movement from one class to another class is not possible. That means you are from Shudra. You are at the lower level. Lower level is the strata, class. So you cannot move from lower level to higher level. Your class cannot be changed. Because hereditary status is a lifetime status. Hereditary status means by birth, in which family you are taking birth, in which caste you are taking birth, you must have to follow that class with you, of your caste. Class of your caste you have to follow. Social classes are open class system. Social classes are open. It is closed, it is open, in which movement from one class to another is possible. In caste system, there is no occupational mobility. That is, one has to follow occupation of ancestor. It cannot be changed. the occupation which our family member or parents are going to follow, we have to follow that kind of occupation. In class system, member of social class, one can adopt any occupation and change it at will. That means we can adopt any occupation and we can change that particular occupation as per our desire or demand. In caste system, social gap between members of different castes too wide to bridge. That means gap among two castes is more. We need to bridge that gap. We need to make that caste closer, bring that class closer to avoid the conflict. In class system, social gap is not so wide as like caste system. Gap is there, but it is not so much wide. In caste system, it is supported on religious ground as a manifestation of God will. God सांगतोय, God ची इच्छा आहे. So on a religious ground, the caste system is present. While in class system, class have no much religious support. That is, religion is not going to play any role in a class system. So that is all about the difference between caste and class. So definitely there will be a question in the exam. Either functions will be asked, or either difference between caste and class will be asked, or the characteristics of caste system or characteristics of class system will be asked. If the characteristics are going to be asked of caste system, you just explain all first column of caste system. If characteristics of class is asked, just explain second column of class system of this difference. Okay, so that is about the social stratification. Thank you.